Hello everyone and welcome to Werven's World and welcome to my Let's Play of Endless Space 2. So I found out there was a manual, so I decided to read it, but unfortunately it's not very detailed. What I wanted to find out is whether shields interact with projectiles in any way, because the way it's worded it seems that projectiles only get defended against by hull plating and energy weapons only get defended against using shields. However, in the battles you could see these animations of projectiles hitting me, and then you could see this blue bubble of shields around me interacting with it. But unfortunately there's nothing in the manual about this, but by browsing the Steam forums and some other forums, it seems to be that it's the case that hull plating is against projectiles and shield is against energy weapons and nothing else. But that's just an assumption that I'm going to use now. I also found out that apparently I can kind of plan my battles. So let's see, I think we can actually do that here now. No, maybe next turn. That I can actually plan my battles a bit more in detail, where I can predict what the enemy will do, and then I will see how well I would fare. And I was also thinking, I just unlocked this cool hull plating, so maybe we should give our escorts, which are taking the brunt of the damage, or the brunt of the damage I think it's called, if we edit it, then we can see here that we just have basic monohull plating, but we can change it with this advanced monohull plating, which doesn't cost that much. It just costs 1 adamantium, and we soon will be exploiting this adamantium. So if we do this, then we have much more health. We've got 164 and 53 defense versus 100 health and 35 defense. So that's much nicer. This is actually also all hull plating, so we could actually make it really fancy, like this. So then they're not cheap at all, but, well, at least they do something. And I guess, yeah, fleet movement points. What slot is this? This has to be a weapon. Well, let's say this is fine. So I have 6 adamantium, so I could upgrade 2 escorts. This one has 1. And this fleet has... oh, this is just 1 ship. This one. This has 2 escorts. But they have to remain a turn, so I think I'll just upgrade this one. And then maybe next turn we can declare battle against the Vojani and see what will happen. This is the exploitation of adamantium, so soon we will exploit this. We could already unlock it now with our influence, but it would basically cost her all our influence, so that might be a little bit expensive. So we are colonizing this part here. This is our ship that can shoot some of these. And maybe I should bring him out of the way of this guy here now, if we are going to declare war. And I guess that is about it. So here it's colonized already. Yeah, that's not very much worth it, I would say. Yeah, so we still haven't done that mission, unfortunately, so apparently we really need to do this one. Because the mission said create an outpost on the planet or colonize its system, and as far as I know this is a system, and I did colonize it. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's wrong there. Maybe a bug, or maybe I'm just misinterpreting it. But I guess then we'll just go for Octans 4 once we can colonize steps. Alright. Alrighty, so now our hero leveled up. It's this one. He's still good at governing. More happiness on the system where he's at, but it's already ecstatic, I think. More production, which gets turned into science, so that's okay. And also plus 10 production, 15 per sterile, and where he is there is a fair amount of sterile, I think. So this one's sterile, this one's sterile, this one's sterile. But at the moment I probably don't get anything from these because I haven't colonized them. Not yet, at least. So we have 2 of these. Oh, we've got these ones here. They're happy on fertile land. Yes, perfect. We just check our troops. We still have enough. Alright, so then let's bring this one here. We can upgrade one of them. And I guess we could try to merge them. No, then we have the maximum, so now it's 3 and 4. So we go to diplomacy and we go to the Vodiani and we say like, hey, stop sucking up our people. Declare wars for free. Where is it now? Ah, here, declare war. Okay. Yes, okay, make an offer. A foolish choice. Well, let's see if that was a foolish choice. Why don't I have 2? That's not good. Maybe it was a foolish choice. We'll have to see. We go to advanced. Maybe I need some extra technologies for that. In any case, what I didn't know was, let's say I do turtle, I can actually say like, well, if at least I should be able to, or maybe that was in a previous. I guess that maybe was in a previous thing then, because it said in the manual that I could predict it if I basically choose a card and then I could say, well, take a card for them, one of their 3, and then see how I would fare against that. But I don't seem to be able to do that. In any case, let's see. So we are better at... We do a lot of energy, they do a lot of projectile, which is good for us, because we have our hull plating. Unfortunately, we only have 1 escort, but it is an upgraded escort, I think, so that's good. So we will try to get there, and that's about it, I guess. What's this, sorting? Okay. Yes, alright. Watch fight. Oh, they actually have 2 flotillas. I'm a little bit nervous. They've already closed by us. Oh yeah, these ones are already close by. That's probably good for us. Yeah, that is good for us. Because we're just annihilating them. I was a little bit worried that they had 2 flotillas and then they would both be hammering on us while we were fighting. But actually they decided to spawn next to us, which was really handy. Lots of projectile damage there. This one is getting all the damage, but well, he's still mostly surviving. He's at 1/3 health now. Probably he's not gonna survive. Unless, where are we now? We're already at close now, so now we should be able to start firing. Or when it's close. It's close there, or... No, that one died now. Ah, because of the tactics, I guess. We never came into close. That's not good for us, but that is good to know. But then these should be able to attack again. And then we should be able to get close, because they won't be able to go around us, I guess. That was just because they had 2 flotillas. And as far as I read, actually, there was someone complaining about that short-range weapons weren't very good because of this reason, actually, now that I think about it. Because apparently these flotillas get matched one-on-one, so one flotilla fights another one, and then afterwards you have the chance, if you have short-range weapons, that you never get close to the other ones again. Well, if you had long-range weapons, you could just shoot from where you are at that point. So in that sense, it might not have been a good idea to go for short-range weapons. But, well, we will fight. And it's a decisive victory. Do we only kill one? Did we actually fight? We did. I thought I clicked watch though. Well, they're still not dead though. So now we're probably losing some manpower. At least we'll have some lost. Yeah, see, this one here is almost dead. So next turn we probably will have lost some manpower. This one we can repair though. Might be worth it. And I want to make some more escorts, which we can't because we need adamantium first, of course, because I just made them more expensive. Marketplace. Let us buy this adamantium here. There we go. That was actually quite expensive now that I think about it. Escort 5. Alright. You already were done. And I have won 4 out of 5 battles actually. Alright, well, let's see what we can do now. This one will fight. We will turtle. We will watch it. Why don't we get to see it? I'm really confused. Quest complete. Looking into the future, excavating the past. Here. Yes. Your empire has proved itself more than capable of holding its own in a galaxy beset by fighting. Hadrilenko has learned much, and your fleets even have a new toy to play with. Will you make this your legacy when the time comes though? Win 5 battles. Gjallar fire. Okay, so now I guess we can turn our ships into long range then. We just give them all Gjallar fire. The empire grows, a picture of its end state slowly emerging. It will be glorious, there's no doubt about that. What troubles you though is whose glory will it be? The betrayer is still at large. Julinka is still silent, despite being encouraged to speak. Now your empire spans light years rather than light minutes. The scope for uprising seems greater than ever. You fret, pace the palace, demand updates from distant fleets night and day. The people are happy though, are they not? They live in an era of unrivaled prosperity, do they not? And those that have joined the empire, have they not come to understand that their old ways were inefficient, backwards and ultimately leading them to destruction? Who are they kidding? Revolt is always on your mind. You obsess about a distant system turning against Raja. The idea of Hadrilenko as emperor-elect gains more support with each passing season. But you will have no true peace until the betrayer is uncovered, caught and neutralized. Harness the mood of the empire, Hadrilenko counsels, and cement your power. What do you mean? I mean impose your will by enacting more laws. You give a puzzled look. Hadrilenko continues. Men are strange creatures. They will rail against spoken words, but give those same words permanence in writing and they will obey to their dying breath. Never forget the power of the rule of law, your imperial majesty. Hadrilenko is right. You can tighten your control of the empire by strengthening its laws. With the Sheridan flank of the empire in the ascendancy, enacting military law should be straightforward. Have at least 3 militarist laws in your empire. Well... if we get rid of this one, which is probably fine to get rid for now, and then we just do this lower fleet cost. Then we should have done that quest. And now this one here should be able to kill those. Battle at Cheng. Yeah, interesting that this doesn't work. The opponent is choosing their strategy. I think I ran into a bug again. Can I end my turn? Nope. Okay, I think I'll have to load an autosave then. Alright, I'm back. It actually turned into a crash and everything went wrong, but I loaded the autosave. I did the same things as I did before, so I did one battle and put those laws in place, and now we're kind of at the same spot again. So I hope now it doesn't actually do anything. I turned off watch. And this doesn't look good at all. I'll leave this running for a bit, but if this doesn't work, then I'll load the autosave again, and then I'll do something else basically, I guess. Alright, well that didn't work at all, so I think now I'll just let this guy go for this turn and see what happens. It actually also says 0 ships, even though when I won the battle, it said there were 3 left. That's kind of weird. But yes, maybe I can start bringing these towards here. And let's see, so here we're building some ships. Here we're slowly colonizing this, making everything better. And then I guess afterwards we want to have... They're content at the moment. How much actually does happiness give? I guess we can see that here now. No, it doesn't say. Ah, here, effects. 50% food and 50% influence. Okay. Well, 2 more turns and we get one of these guys again. Alright, yeah, so we'll leave that one be for now, for this turn, and then see what happens next turn. This one was going there. Yes, I think everything is fine. In 1 turn we'll get crust engineering, so then we actually get some adamantium, which would be great. Let's see what happens there. Unlocked a new population collection bonus. We have lots of amoebae. So we get a lot of ecological politic stuff here. What is this? Oh. Click to improve this population chance to increment for 10 turns. Okay, so if we feed them this luxury resource, then they mate more often. Cool. Military laws keep your empire in an iron grip. The betrayer may still be at large, but for now you feel some degree of comfort that any kindling of revolt will not catch a light. Get some titanium. The time has come. Your grip on the empire has never been tighter. Your laws never stronger. The restless nights that plagued your last few years now seem like a bad dream. Every night you lay your head down on the imperial pillow, you quickly drift in a deep sleep, working well rested and content. What musings threat your dreaming mind are not concerned with paranoia or rebellion or the fate of a young woman slowly growing old in the depths of the imperial prison. The question of who masterminded the rebellion all those years ago no longer vexes you like it did. You'd be lying if you said it no longer troubled you in the slightest, but like your aging body, it is something you will grow to accept. What occupies your thoughts more is what the historians will make of your legacy. Before you hand the reins of power over to Emperor-elect Hadrilenko, you must decide the fate of the Empire, decisively. Will you steer the Empire into the hands of the Sheridan Hawks, or will you give power to the Mizari traditionalists who exalt science? Or perhaps you believe in staying the course, seeing through the project to conquer the galaxy as the United Empire. Whatever you choose, there will be no turning back. The fate of the Empire rests in your hands. So we can get patriotic shipyards. We can have a united empire. Or we can have Mizari, martial science. No idea. How do we also gain something extra? Well, let us just continue with this militaristic way. It's probably the easiest way to learn. Only pure military power can underpin the necessary realpolitik that will see the Empire victorious, lead the Empire into a Sheridan future by strengthening your military. Alright, yes, well, this will also be the end of this episode, I guess, because of all this weird stuff with the bug. But we will continue shortly. I hope you had fun and see you next time.